Gamers, we have returned. Good ranked game, but let's go to unranked. Might be in one of those situations where like unranked and ranked are like equally difficult because the patch just came out like 2 hours ago. But let's see, man. I'm enjoying what I've seen so far. 3 skills or 4 silver items. I'll be going 4 silver items, please. Kind of crazy. Kind of insane. A pretty fast grappling hook. A really good silencer, a really good honing steel. That's pretty good, man. I'm gonna also take a small silver tier item. Oh, was it silver tier loot? I don't know. I mean, at least I don't have to mess with my board. We can just like instantly sell it. Was kind of hoping to see Mosquito though. Yeah, I don't really know what to fight here. I guess I'll just fight Pyro. Mosquito giving us Proboscis could have gone kind of crazy, though. But I think we have, like, a surprise... A better weapon would be nice. But I do think we have, like, a surprisingly kind of great build. And I don't know. I don't know if Vanessa has that many exceptional small weapons. Like, a revolver would probably hit the spot. Much like it did for the Beatles in 1966, am I right? That's a good album, I think. You're a friend. Silver tier loot or an XP? Let's go with the XP. I don't think we'll level up, but XP is eternal. Upgrade all bronze items. I never thought I would see the day that B1 and B2 are useless. I think we just stick with the exact same board we got. I don't know. I may be young, honestly, a scaling grappling hook on day 1 that takes 4.8 seconds to fire, but slows an item for 3 seconds, seems like it could really be annoying to play against. Now, predominantly, I personally would prefer if it like hit one of their weapons, for example. That's just me, though. I'm like a different kind of beast that way. That's all right. You can just take Clamora if you want. It looks like we're going to be chill about it. 4 silvers is... I have to say, I don't know if this build has any long-term viability. But 4 silvers as your start is kind of amazing. For day 1, at least. +2 poison, or a flat 5% crit on weapons, or 8% on an item. I mean, that's like 5... blue gumballs. I'm not gonna just take the poison on catfish. We don't know if we're gonna be running it. Now, we have a lot of money, but we also have a cute but mysterious creature. Or free max health. I think we gotta... Maybe we don't have to fill our board. Maybe we could go with a cute and mysterious creature. And just... Well, don't take that, because you just said no to 40 health. Silver tier loot or XP? Buddy, give me the loot. I don't know. It's pretty bad, but my own fault. You're interesting now too, but I think you always gotta pay some respects to Curio, man. The leftmost slow item would gain +1 slow. 4 damage. Leftmost weapon. 20 max health for 1 gold. I could be persuaded. I feel like we could... The question is whether we're going to still roll you for very long. I think I gotta give it a try, though. 1 item per 4 seconds when you go every 4.8 seconds is pretty frustrating to deal with, I have to imagine. I'm going to hold right there. I know we don't have a full board. I could sell the crit chance into you, but I'm just not fully convinced that we're going to be running this weapon that long. Dude, I don't know. A Proboscis? Maybe this is the faded Proboscis build, the prince that was promised. Even Amber, like, literally anything you could give me, I would be stoked by it. Even Amber, which is the color of your energy, I'm hearing, would be okay. But I think Proboscis is that's the one we're really looking for. Okay, I can live with it. Leftmost cooldown by 6%. It's really... it's hard to justify, man. And B1 and B2 still bad. Although I could upgrade you for free. I just don't think I care as much as I care about getting like a free item. That'll be worth something. It might already be worth something. If you're gonna roll it like that, you might as well roll it like this. Okay, let me see what you got. I don't even remember what you got anymore. A neutral item or 4 gold. Neutral item is Curio. Start of each fight burns 6. Have you lost your mind? Are you crazy? You're an interesting fella. It's tempting just to sell it into the captain's wheel, but I think I'm just gonna hold it for now. I think we have a pretty solid setup, if I may say so myself. I do think that just replacing the grappling hook with something better would go crazy. They don't have any haste. Their seaweed is going to get kind of disgusting, though. But now that I think, I don't know. I was going to say our poison's going to get kind of disgusting, but they're going to get disgusting way faster than we get disgusting. Yeah, we should be rinsed on this one. It's not lights out, but it... That was, honestly, we put a lot of poison on him. I don't think you should be depressed about that one. That was still pretty good.
Another empty chest, waiting to
I will
be
take
filled.
a bronze tier item. We're still in... Oh, wow! When you haste charge this 2 seconds? Maybe we should have gone with the poison skill. But there's no way we could have known. Don't beat yourself up over it. So now we would love a vehicle or a large item. That would really hit the spot. Are we going like no poison then? It feels like a huge waste of these 3 silvers, but let's see what we can get out of Curio. There might be some poison enablers in here, some poison merchants. Hasted, the cloak is mighty interesting. No matter what, I think we love 2% cooldown reduction, sure. Are we really gonna like, I could pull all of you out, put the cloak in the bag.
Now that's a bargain.
Or I could create the greatest slow of all time. A grappling hook that like when it hits, every 4.8 seconds slows an item for 5 seconds. 1 extra regen. I think that's heavy I sleep energy. Burn bonus. I'll pay 2 gold to reduce cooldowns by 1%. I mean, this is crazy, man. What I'm suggesting here is insane. I'm suggesting building around the catfish. Which can't be a popular decision. And I understand why. I'll just buy an icicle just to have and to hold, I think. Or I don't know, maybe you put a grappling hook out there. I gotta think about it, man. This isn't where I expected to be. I think you need silver tier upgrade hammer. And you use it straight on you. I understand you. But we want the extra haste so you go more often. Problem here is we need to live. Rogue Scrapper might be tough, because it takes us a while to build into the amount of damage that we're able to do. But maybe it doesn't take us that long. 16 poison already? 31 poison already? 47 poison already? Dipped in? Mama Liz's your corroded oil? I don't even know what we want.
Already? We barely
Your
got
weapons
off
gain
last
6
time.
damage. Can't be too upset about it. We do need something Probably better than Icicle to put on the board. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know what it is. For me, I do think you still want the puffer fish to receive the poison. Because the catfish scales itself. Now, I know Apollo, he's an income maxer. There is a part of me that thinks this is a great chance to get a level up if we could somehow survive against the scout trooper. It might be possible, man. We might be able to get a grappling hook upgrade. And if we win, we'll level up, and the level will grant us more board space to put stuff on our board. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. The robot that washes your dishes when you start talking about a new model that just came out.
Place to store the rest
Upgrade
of the
LeBron's
tyrant's
item.
gold.
Let me think about this. I mean, with what we have available, I think we just go right back to the well on this. And honestly, maybe you just put your old board out there and say, forget the Icicle for now. And you say, like, upgrade this beast right here.
Now this will inspire the crew.
Slowing is still good, because slow gives us more time to apply poison. I do feel a little naked out here with no shield and no heal. They got a full shielding board. But, oh, this is so sad, man. Full shielding board when they meet full poison board? It's like that episode of Breaking Bad where Walter and Heisenberg meet, man. You're like, what the heck? How does that work? Easiest game of my life, honestly. If I was trying to run damage, I'd be in a lot of trouble, I'm sure. Okay, they gave us a freebie, basically, which I appreciate. Appreciate more than you could ever know. I don't think we really care about gumballs. This isn't really like a crit-focused build. A better weapon would definitely be sweet. It is kind of you, if I could just get you to actually crit. And I'm not convinced that I'm gonna. That being said, we don't really rely on you for dealing damage. So I can live with it. You reload 2? Okay. Do what? I don't really like the items you have available. Just give me a random item instead. I didn't want a shield item. I guess maybe I did want a weapon, but okay. I think we could probably take Blood Reef Raider. Andy has a pistol. And he has Crow's Nest. Even just getting the skill for more ammo would be fine. But Crow's Nest would make me like rethink how I'm gonna play this for sure. We might, I mean, with what we got going on right here, it really looks like you should just be running the like aquatic poison build. Not sure I'm a big cannonball guy with this setup, but
Waiting to be filled.
iron sharpens iron. I understand the appeal, but I'm really looking for, yeah, I'm looking for poison, man.
Thanks for trusting me. I hope we can do this.
It's not a ton, but anything helps. At some point, we're gonna have to divest of this loot that we no longer want, man. Unfortunately. I'll spend 1 to not buy items. Non-weapon items might be exactly what we're looking for if you have the type of aquatic stuff that could send me to the moon. Honestly, I think you burn the boats. And I do appreciate it hurts to sell a silencer. I appreciate everything you've done for me hither to this point. This also makes your cooldown so much better. Gotta say, you need to receive the haste for sure. You need to go off. You're gonna go off so often. Holy cow. And then you, just for the obvious effects, you're never coming back. You're never coming back. You're never coming back. You shouldn't have been here to begin with. We are going to be the goat of applying poison quickly. You use a haste a non-weapon. 2 seconds. When you use another non-weapon, charge this 1 second. But it'll give up the guaranteed haste on you, but... It's you or you, man. I mean, you being hasted... You kickstart your own haste, and I respect that. So I'm going to stick with what we got. And then if we're being realistic, just give me the regen for now. We don't have enough health to be playing around with this. We die so fast to burst. We almost need like a shielded pufferfish or something, I think, to feel comfortable here. You're bursting, but you're not bursting like crazy, are you? Well, I wouldn't say you're bursting slowly. That being said,
Less blunder.
Putting out quite a lot of damage there very quickly. Can I see a recap real quick? Man, pufferfish still clears. That's crazy. All right, 3 wins. Feeling very good. A bit sort of glass cannony, but not bad. 10 gold. I think we try to XP max because I think that one that stings. That's you're a shadow of your former self, to be honest with you. But then look at this, man. I do feel like one of the ways out of our present predicament, and our predicament is really just that we don't have any defense. One way to mitigate that is just to get a ton of max health. The easiest way to do that is not by selling 100 bronze chocolate bars. It's by leveling up faster than our opponents. There's some skills that start you with shield too, but I mean, other friends' cooldowns reduced sounds nice, but there's just no way I can replace water wheel with you. We need silver loot. It has to be catalyst or cooldown reduction. Maybe there's something to be said about crit chance. I don't know. Let's run it down mid. What's your skill? When you use a friend, your weapons gain 3 damage. Okay. I mean, to be honest with you, we're probably just still better off getting, like, crypto or something. Maybe there's something to be said for first aiding, I guess, but probably not. Okay, huge. Sells for 4. Not really a great time to put that order in right now, I would say. Upgrade all bronzes. 14, we can wait on that. That's no problem. We don't really want to upgrade all bronzes because we don't have any. So I guess I'll just take a free bolus. Loft? Lottie. What's your level? Level 7? Dude, people are XP mogging me. I used to XP max, now they're XP mogging me? Jerry? What do you got? Submarine. You're going to have a big shield. Your shield will not protect you from poison. You also have some poison yourself, to be clear, but I think we win, man. Not to be overly confident, but I already know we win. Basically, if you see a Vanessa that's running heavy shield, unless you're bursted to death, you win. With this build, at least. Oh. Catfish stays winning. Maybe. Upgrade. Silver or lower? I have to take a peek 1 second. Okay, it's how bizarre. Items, water wheel. Lowers its cooldown by a second. Catfish gains more poison. Cloak hastes for a second longer. Pufferfish gains 2 poison. Whoop, I've kicked my computer by accident. Are we still chill? Captain's
Sails
wheel
down, anchors
hastes
up.
longer.
Just waiting for your command.
We don't really need to haste longer. So I think we've got it. And I thought about going with you for the faster. It's like 50% faster scaling. I think it's got to be water. Water wheel's like the jack of all trades here. Lower the cooldown by a second. It's also a more expensive item to upgrade if we were to find both of them in the same shop. Not that, I mean, we would be blessed to do so. 16 gold, I hold. That's one thing you gotta learn about me. I'm a bit of a hodler. I would just take the XP. I gotta make up a gulf in XP, apparently. Or I would like to, at least. 10 gold, we hodl. Medium items. We could use medium items. I thought about gumballs, but it's hard for me to break the habit, but it's not a gumball driven run.
I want you to be happy.
I mean, for 8 gold, I'll hold a shovel. Why not?
Trot it to your door.
Bit of a whiff. Not that I'm complaining. We got 4 wins in 5 days. That's pretty solid, man. And I think a dire mosquito is just what the doctor ordered. Cooldown reduction, probably, I mean, again on the water wheel, I guess? I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Pretty much the only thing we want is insect wing. Luckily, they got 4 of them, so we should be pretty locked in. Hey, it actually worked, man. It actually worked. Oh, you know what? I'll sell on 18. I can live with that. Poison item, chocolate bars. We gotta go poison item, just for the chance. Heal equal to your opponent's poison. It's tempting, man, but without the guaranteed haste, I'm gonna keep you in the inventory for a minute. B1 and B2, you're really starting to tick me off, man. How about a catfish upgrade to make up for it? Okay, that's all right. Hey, we leveled.
Go see Curio.
I think we need poison. Haste, I get it, but we need poison skills. Leftmost poison plus 6 poison. When you poison, your items gain +1 crit chance. Am I insane to take that? Like, we're gonna poison a lot. And, like, +6 poison gets mogged by 1 critted poison. I think I can live with that. Let me in! Let me in! Okay, yet again, I must mention, we die to burst. And I see an ammo build here. That's scary. I see a build designed to burst. That's pretty not good for us. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna live for the 10 seconds required here. We were literally 3 seconds away from killing you, which is kind of insane. And your crit chance was 30 and 15. I can live with this. I don't think that was bad at all. One second, I've got a Discord at. I gotta take a peek. Oh, okay. Let me see. Small Omega Ray. I don't think that's gonna happen, little bro. I mean, we need health, but I can't resist Curio, man. I can't resist it. You can't resist us, Mr. Powers. +1 haste. Honestly, should not go to the cloak. It should probably go to the water wheel, just because we've been upgrading it so much, we know it's going to stick around. I'm not really concerned about 10 max health. I'm not really concerned about a slow. Not really concerned about my weapons. Not really concerned about much of this, to be honest. Bar of gold. Bar of gold. I don't know why. I felt like it would be funny to say it in that voice. I'm sorry. Bar of gold. You could, like in a video game, when you're choosing what item to take with you at the start. Bar of gold. You know, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna take off. Bar of gold. I miss my calling, man. People watching Home Alone 3, I miss Macaulay, man. I miss Macaulay. He really tied the home together. How about a catalyst? What the heck is even that? If you have no weapons, reduce some cooldowns. Okay, I can't fit you. You're thematically, like, not bad, but you're definitely not what I'm looking for. I guess I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Any chance get some poison on you, level up, silver tier loot that's catalyst or cooldown reduction. It's a med kit. B1 and B2 breaking me. How about a golden water wheel? Okay, you literally have to have boulder in the bag. I'm sorry you've been seeing a lot of boulder runs. But have you noticed that ever since we started taking boulder, we have a... this is going to be a tough one. We seem to have a good track record of, like, eking out one more run. Dude, there's a part of me that's like, if you... all we need is haste, perma-haste on the boulder. So the captain's wheel, it doesn't get you there yet. But a captain's wheel next to a shadow cloak, and then pull out the water wheel and put the boulder in instead, would make you perma-hasted. And we'd still have to live for 10 seconds. I feel like right now, for 10 seconds, we would rather apply 10 seconds of poison.
But I've seen my share of storms.
But that could change. Don't slow me, bro. Oh, crap. It's the same build. Hey, it's the same build, but it's spec'd in a slightly different direction. I'm not going to say we got this, but I am going to say there is a little bit of hope. It's the crits, bro. Yes! There's not a little bit of hope, there's a lot of hope! It sounds crazy, they lose because of seaweed. Because of seaweed and their shield items, they lose. I'm expecting the real poison. They were just dabbling in the dark arts. I was a full acolyte. I was a devotee. You're literally useless. And you're never gonna... if you haven't fit yet, you're never gonna fit.
You don't have time not to buy this.
Nah, man. Nah, not 3 slow items. Yes. Tropical Island, legit, one of the most annoying items in the game. But I feel like I can't not get it. But I feel like we might just be stuck with this, man. Shadowed Cloak, it seems like it would be easy enough to replace with something better, but I don't see it. I just don't see it happening. And price of the rock just went up, man. When you crit haste an item would actually be a nice skill. I want the cooldown reduction, but when you crit haste an item combined with when you poison your items gain crit chance. It would also be nice to find a way to live. Maybe we should have fought Radiant Corsair. Because, like, well, why do we even ask, man? If we got the Radiant Corsair skill, that might have been, like, one of the few ways we could have, like, actually given ourselves a little defense. Nothing I would burn or enchant an item. Do you think pufferfish burns equal to the poison? It must, right? Burn equal to this item's poison? Or do you just go on you, man? I think whatever fires most often. Nah, you got to go with the thing that scales. Yeah. Not to mention, apparently, maybe the catalyst or the cinders I sold into you are have given you 2 extra burn.
I challenge you.
Expensive roll here, don't get me wrong, but
Oh, status symbol. No status.
okay, dually. A dually with 4 wins. Let's see. Burn is just basically it's because of my skill. Burn is just a way for me to kill you slightly faster. It probably gets destroyed by your shields, don't get me wrong. Speaking of which, this is a pretty scary situation here with your enormous force field. Gonna need that poison to come in a little hotter there, please. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god, it worked. And this catfish is kind of going crazy, man. And that was against a run that actually put up some shield. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling oh so fine. What do you got for me here? Oh, right, these guys. It's really hard to sell Boulder, to be honest. I'd like to take... Oh, but dude, what if... You gotta take a look. I was gonna take a peek for the catfish, but the odds of getting the catfish are like 0. How many small non-weapon items are in the game? Bro, I played the seed. It's catfish. Don't do that to me.
If you have to ask the price.
You, on the other hand, you got a chance to have catfish.
If you want
Possible we're
something big,
ignoring some stuff that would really work well for us, but it's really hard for me to deviate from what we got right now. Can I take a peek at the Blood Reef Captain real quick? Always try to look for that in items. Blood Reef Captain. More of an ammo merchant. And then Enclave Weeper. A poison merchant, man. Assuming we can live, which I genuinely don't know. We can't get the cloak, huh? Because it would have to be at the same level for us to have a chance to receive it. That stings a little bit, I'm not going to lie to you. It's still really good damage output, man. Like, this might be the best catfish that's ever existed in this entire game.
The holds
I
can't
got no
hold
space
this.
for that, I'm sorry to say. Golden bandages on my legs and my arms for you. I'm gonna keep going poison skills.
Cute. I'm a professor.
We don't use a weapon. When you poison, your weapons get better. +2 poison on everything. I'm spending. We can do better than that at this point. When you crit, when you poison, you gain crit. When you crit, you gain poison. When you poison, you gain crit. When you crit, you gain poison.
It's Professor Wriggle.
It's still really slow to get it going, but like, it's kind of what I was looking for, if we're being honest. Skill upgrades? I can already tell. Okay, Grandmaster, how much is this gonna cost me? Double that crit chance, absolutely, with every poison. All right. Matt Lakers, that is your real name. Let's see here. Let's see what we got going on.
Go ahead.
We're on 6 wins on day 9. Shout out to Sean Plott for the nomenclature. You're a burning, shielding, attacking Andrew. We don't really do anything to break Spiky Shield, but that's going to be rough. It's not going to be rough, it's going to be impossible. But that's okay. We still got, I mean, they're, dude, they still, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it. Spike Shield, Deed, Fixer-Upper, Balcony. That might have been an old version of the, maybe they said they deleted the ghosts, so who knows, man. What a small tool. Small Tua. Honestly, you can go at this point just to buy us some space. It's hard for me to imagine I do get the boulder out there. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna stay pot committed to what we got. All of our skills are like built around poison, to be honest. All 4 of them. And we don't have one medium item, so I'm not gonna fight the octopus. I love the idea when you use a small, charge a large. So pretty much, we got like the exact equilibrium of perma-haste. The downside of the build is that it's really hard to pivot off of what we got.
It's over already.
The upside of the build
We
is that
barely
it
got off last
pumps out a lot of poison damage real quick. I could live with that. I could live with that. How about another catalyst, man? About another... happily you could take a crit chance. And now, knowing that crit scales poison... Nah, you gotta take 1200 shield. Sorry, I was like looking forward to getting a higher crit chance, but that's okay. When you slow gain crit, if you have less health than your opponent, plus 15% crit chance, we'll oftentimes have more health than our opponent. Honestly, it's expensive, but gain that crit chance even faster, man. When you crit, you get more poison. When you poison, you get more crit.
To squabble with nobody.
We still have
You
no
should know,
defense
I'm a
whatsoever.
bit of a
What are you
legend
rocking
on
here?
Pelago.
Pufferfish? They're doing shielded healing poison. I think this is going to be a heavyweight fight, man. Somebody explain to me how I got 1,000 shield. Where did the shield come from?
Bring her about! I've got another salvo in me.
Oh, wait, we got a decent build. I can live with the silver victory. I'm gonna aim for the 10, but I don't know if we got the skills that could get us over the top, because I'm never gonna change my board at all. We've been running the same board for like a week and a half here. Honestly, I'm not sweating 39 regen either. I'll take 12 extra regen for free. Oh my god. Enchant an item with heal effects. 1 second here. We finally have some defense. Water wheel healing. Heals 30 when we use an adjacent item. Pufferfish 30, or healing. Heal equal to 10 times this item's poison? What about catfish? Heal equal to 10 times this item's poison. I mean, I feel like we have to, man. You're gonna crit and gain healing as well. It's so doable. I don't know if Master Alchemist has anything that I'm looking for, but that's fine. That's fine. I can live with it either way. I'm just watching him. It takes... I mean, every time we crit, we're gaining like 20 heal on the pufferfish. That's not too bad, man. Combined with the 54 regen, we actually might have the smallest modicum of survivability now. Now, I understand the cooldown reducer. There is a real part of me now that thinks, just take the extra poison, because that also gives you 20 extra heal.
Will inspire the crew.
Might matter. Might not matter. Might matter. I feel like you gotta take the max health, man. We don't have any bronze to upgrade. We do love the... I guess we're never gonna get the Captain's Wheel upgrade, man. Because it's silver. It's too low. I gotta try.
Used to offer a free ride home.
Oh, brother. Pepper spray? I mean, we only lost 7 gold on the transaction. It's just... It's the principle of things, you know? Random bots.
I may be young for
You
a
would
captain,
think.
but
I was a
I've seen
cool
my share
guy.
of storms.
Let's
My
see.
fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Looks like they're a burning deck. A slowing and burning deck. With a reloading double barrel. It's a touch spooky, don't get me wrong. And the Langzhan, I didn't even notice. Hold. Keep holding, man. Keep holding. Yes!
Less blunder. More
Forget your 79% crit chance, Langzhan. The restorative puffer literally owns you. It's brain v brain. You wouldn't get it, okay? You wouldn't get it. It's gonna be 50 max health, I'm afraid. It's also, now, at the present world in which we live, it's going to be gumballs. Because the crit chance is extremely important for healing. It takes a while to get there, don't get me wrong. Wait, it would be so chill if the Lord of the Wastes gave us his skill, man. When any player uses an item, all items get crit chance. Yes, it's risky, but it is a situation where it's not demonstrably 100% bad for us. Crit chance? Oh, that's because of your skill, of course.
The Bazaar is corrupt. Let the
That is
desert
true,
cleanse
man.
it.
That is true. I don't know if you've been watching the news about the Bazaar lately. All right, well. Got this fella right here. Let me see. Crit, burn, and diamond. I just feel like we keep leaning into crit, man. 5 or fewer items. Your items have plus 20% crit chance. We have 5 items, man. I can live with that. I can certainly live with that. And as is often the case, little extra max health goes a long way. What do you got in the Bazaar comp for me? I would take a look for diamond item, man. You never know. At the very least, it only cost us 4 gold to go through with that. Now, at day 12, we're going to start to fight some real sons of guns, okay? I would just love to see someone who's running like full shield. They're shield and poison. They're running a very similar sort of setup. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. We're going to win. We're beating them on poison. We have also burn. We have better regen. Their heal is a lot better, but I don't think it's going to matter. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Because honestly, it wasn't even close. Get mogged! 2,000 shield? The Chad pufferfish versus the distinctly non-Chad seaweed. Now, dude, even your ectoplasm was mogging your seaweed. That's sad. That's a sad... well, you're chill. You're chill. You're cool. You're good people, okay? I'd love to travel almost anywhere. Those burn items. I mean, what if they had a burn captain's wheel? That's just too much for me. That's too much to parse.
Fire's not for everyone.
Interesting idea, though.
Perhaps you're more of a frostling.
I mean, items sound like the kind of thing that I'd be interested in possibly buying. I'll take a peek. Not those items. Not those items either. But that's okay. How about a gold tier loot item that's cooldown reduction or poison increase? Upgrade your leftmost silver or lower? Buddy. Alrighty then. I don't really think it's going to make a huge difference, but just go max rewards. 5 XP is a great reward in and of itself. And just to be honest, you got nothing you can really give me. There's nothing I'd be too excited to see. It's a good test for the run, though. I mean, the upgrade hammer is crazy. The only other thing we could have upgraded is, like, I mean, you could get perma-haste on everything, or you could get perma-haste on your catfish.
Walk it.
I'm like, I treat it like a bagel. I'd rather have it on everything, personally, but... Improve your weapons. What the heck?
Friends protect.
I ain't got any of those.
Weapons protect. Conclusion?
All right. I would love a temporary boost, man. I would love to get 607 max health, level up. Upgrade an item. Upgrading an item actually seems borderline useless. It would make water wheel charge faster, admittedly. Sorry, I just got my stuff's all linked up here. But I feel like this is a gold skill situation, man. When you burn poison, when you poison burn, first 5 times you poison, charge a burn. I mean, okay, so this is bombastic. We'll be adding a lot more burn and a little more poison. The problem with this, it applies the poison from you a lot faster, but we don't want to apply the poison faster. We want you to scale. This is actually a really tough decision, man. I mean, like, burn 1 when you poison. No, it's the opposite. It's burn 2 when you poison. Poison 1 when you burn. I think it's that. I think it's that to get the damage out there faster. But it was a tough decision. The other one was flashier for sure. I was just thinking about how many times we would like have to get it to work for it to. Oh my god! What is this? Oh, wow! Okay. How about like a random enchantment or whatever? Radiant. So Radiant is like the most important enchantment in the game, but it's not necessarily that fun. A heavy captain's wheel, okay. I think that's way worse, but also more interesting. That pig is going places. I'm not gonna sweat it.
The Bazaar's a
It is, man. You know, when you're right, you're right. The Bazaar is a crazy place. Upgrade my bronzes. Okay, listen, I don't mind that B1 and B2 show up more often. I do think there's a case to be made that they should show up a lot less often now that they're pretty useless. But maybe you disagree with that. I don't know. Okay, let's see if our skill actually works. We didn't really get a chance to look at it last time. Let's see how it functions here. We definitely apply poison faster. Now, I know what you're going to say, but, like, think about how much extra poison you would do as a result of the extra burns. But, like, you got to also... There's a calculus to it, right? Because it's not just the damage that you apply. It's the damage that you apply in excess of the damage that you had already applied, multiplied by the number of seconds that it was able to apply that it wouldn't have applied before. And 10 times, even better. Even better, man. So we should really stack up a lot of damage quick. Assuming, and this is not a safe assumption to make, but assuming we don't get nuked from orbit immediately within like half a second of entering the next fight. And I obviously can't guarantee that. Burn, skills, ammo, or slow. Let's go burn. And you know what? I appreciate it. We get the best of all possible worlds, man. Don't kill me instantly with the deed in the patio and a fixer-upper or like a skyscraper, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, give me a chance to do something. Deadly cash cannon. That is interesting. Heal 500 to the player with the most health. You're going to have more health than me. I've noticed that. Hang on, this is a hold situation. No, this is a we're dead situation, but that's a cooler build for sure. I can't tell you, yeah, there's a couple of square items there, but I can't tell you how relieved I am to not just be going up against Adelatl, Crook, Longbow, Dog, Regal Blade. Not to mention the fixer-upper. But 9 wins! That was a good 9-win Andy. I'm happy. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. Later!